Welcome back. This is Eric from Cash and Cultura. Today we will have a versus battle. First opponent, Illusions. This is the most recent NBA release, and it was pretty hot because it's NBA. However, usually Illusions is not that hot, but 2020 was different. We also have Chronicles. Chronicles was one of the hottest releases because it's loaded with different brands and sets within Panini, but most importantly, it's loaded with rookies. Everyone's chasing Ja and Zion, and a lot of people had fun ripping this. So if you run into these two, this video should help you decide which one to choose if you could only take one, and we will base the winner on which cards have the most value based on eBay completed sales. Stay tuned. We are ready to roll. I also have some top loaders and some penny sleeves. I always like to sleeve up all rookies because you never know how that rookie will end up playing in the next couple of seasons. And you don't want to have that card all beat up in case they start balling. So we will start with Illusions. Let's see what we get. This is actually the first Illusions that I ripped this year. What's crazy is that Illusions is not a very hot commodity and not a very hot set of cards within the Panini brand. Usually, like for example, the NFL Illusions from last year stayed on the shelves forever. And however, the difference this year is that the market is super hot and people love basketball. Basketball is just insanely hot. It's international sport. A lot of the times when you see sales on eBay, it's people from the UK, from Australia, from other parts of the country. I know that I personally had a friend in Australia, Ian, who was always asking for basketball cards if I found some to hit him up. So it's really hot, and that's why this is usually never available, even if it's Illusions. And this year Illusions is not too bad. Look at that. So it has that foil look to it. Draymond Green, Donovan Mitchell. We know that this cat right here started balling super hard in the bubble, and he basically emerged as a big he was already a star, but he's definitely on the verge of becoming a superstar in the league with his experience. And I mean, this guy Nikola, he's a beast, man. He's super underrated, I guess. Well, not anymore. He's considered the best center. He can shoot. He does it all. I really like him. I have one of his rookie cards I pulled from a fat pack. I believe I bought at Walgreens, so that's pretty cool. All right, so Jake, I'm not too familiar with this guy. Layman, Miles Bridges, and this is probably one of our hits. And it looks like it is a career lineage, Jason Kidd. So I mean, nice looking card, but I'd much rather get a LeBron one, not a Jason Kidd who's not playing anymore. All right. Tim Hardaway Jr. I was actually talking about this guy yesterday. He hasn't played that well. His dad was a baller for sure. He actually went to UTEP and he was one of the best ever. Marcus Smart, he's a dog, great defensive player. So Trae Young, that's a nice card, a second-year card. So if this guy keeps playing the way he is, a lot of people will start buying his second-year cards. So it's always good. And this is our rookie, and it's from Boston. Tremont Waters. I'm not too familiar with this guy, to be honest. All right, we also have Darius Bazley. Correct me on that. Pronunciation is really bad. Luka. So I'll pull up some comps, but I'll tell you that the value that we're gonna get from this is not that great. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you have the opportunity, then, I mean, these are nice cards. I mean, you never know. You can potentially pull a numbered card. But I'm pretty sure that Chronicles is just about to demolish Illusions. First round knockout. It's probably not going to be close. But I mean, I hope, because if it's close, then that means that this is going to be a dud and it's not going to be any good. So let's see. Threads, I don't really like this product. It looks so boring. So far, not very good. And the Chronicles base cards are very ugly. I talked about this in a Twitter video that I made. These look like PowerPoint presentations. It's crazy. Like, literally, someone made this in PowerPoint. All right, Prestige. Jarrett Culver. Jaren Jackson Jr. So it's a shame that he got injured. His team was playing really good. Would have probably made the playoffs if he didn't get injured. Obviously, that's not his fault. So we'll see how he ends up playing. Boom, Luka 2-year threads. So decent card. Again, I don't really like threads, but if it's Luka, I'll take it for sure. Cam Reddish. Coby White. So let's see how he ends up playing. Giannis. So this might be one of the bigger hits from this pack. I hope not. But Luminance, a lot of people love the photography on this. It looks super sick for sure. All right. Kawhi Leonard, I believe, with Anthony Davis in the back. Yep. Okay. Cam Reddish. Oh, Langford. So this is a Prestige, and it looks like it's a an insert, because you see Prestige has the lettering in like a gold copper look. So usually it's like just regular silver. So this one is a bit different. Not what we're looking for, but, and there you go. I think this is actually the rookie hit for sure. So I felt it. And it has what's crazy is with these cards, like let's say Prism, Optic, they have like a curved look to it. Not look, but a feel. The card curves with the chrome, the way the printer prints out the card because of the chrome look. And this is a nice card. I mean, Coby White has a lot of potential. A lot of people like him, so nice card to have. Cameron Johnson. Some people say that's the next Klay Thompson, so let's see how he does. And then we have Rui. So as you can see, it's not really a competition. I mean, I much rather have a group of rookies over two not known rookies. I mean, we have one that his team played well in the playoffs. Other than that, I mean, the cards, they're nice looking. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I much rather take rookies over vets, because if someone plays and balls super hard, then it doesn't matter if it's, I mean, it does matter, of course, if it's Prism, Optic, those are going to go through the roof, but people start looking into other sets and prices start going up. Look at Luka. I mean, you look at his Chronicles prices from last year, and they're getting up there for sure. It is something, if you want to, like, let's say buy a Luka or Trae Young, then you probably want to look into Chronicles and look into the cards that, like, let's say this right here, which is Phoenix brand. This is not too bad looking, and these are harder to damage, because these, like Prestige, I mean, these come damaged already, like corners are all dinged, and you know, this one Playbook as well. Luminance, you know, these get dinged super quick as well. Even though photography is good, it's just they're paper cards. So just a heads up there. And as you can see, Chronicles is a clear winner, right? We didn't get any big monster hits, but definitely Chronicles is worth the $5 price, I believe. It's anywhere between $5-6. I forgot the exact price. I'll pull it up. So there you go, a quick versus video so you can decide which product you want to buy if you're put in a position where you can only choose one and they're at the same price. Do not overpay for these products. If obviously you can find retail, which is incredibly hard, and it's becoming super difficult, and it's not just because there's a lot of collectors in the hobby, but it's because there's a lot of shady stuff going on with the vendors. Not every vendor is shady, but there is a lot of instances and occurrences where vendors have been caught being shady. I personally caught 2 different vendors being shady. So if you want to know more about that, check out our previous video. I'll link it up. But ultimately, do not overspend. Try to find at retail, or try to work out some sort of trade to get yourself one of these packs if you can, at a very, very reasonable price. If you can't find a good price, then you can skip. It's not going to hurt you in your collecting journey. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Eric from Cash and Cultura. I really appreciate your support. Hit the like button. Please hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and leave a comment below and tell me which video you would like to see in this versus cardboard series.